Hey peeps, welcome back to Myst. Before we begin, I just wanted to say that this episode is in dedication to a very special viewer that sadly today she's just passed. Helia, you will be dearly, dearly missed, and my heart goes out to you and your loved ones. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the episode. Hey everybody, welcome back to Myst. In the last episode, we completed our very first age, the Stoneship Age. This time, we are going to go through our second age, hopefully. We'll also go through some lore, too, because there's a couple of books that I did not read in the first episode that I would like to go through with you. So, without further ado, let's just jump into it. And this time, I actually went a little bit ahead of the curve. I decided to just open the game early. If my mouse can obey, thank you. Okay. My part 2 file. So I did a little fixer-upper while off camera, and it turns out that to get behind this, you have to go behind this power station, and then you go up here. And that kind of acts like a circuit breaker. And the other thing is, the key to get the ship to work is to get the voltage up to 59. Anything higher than that, it's going to trip the circuit. Anything lower, it's just not going to do anything. But before we get to this part, actually, let's go ahead and read some more lore from the books in here, and then we'll move forward. I believe it was it this one? Let me see. Yeah, I haven't read this one yet. And then Channel what I've read already. This was the storm ship, and this one's mechanical. Okay, so I'm gonna read these two, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so first we're gonna read this one. It has been a while since I've heard only silence, and I enjoy it greatly. I think. For some reason, I do not feel altogether welcome in this new world in which I have arrived. But how could I be unwelcome in an age with no inhabitants? It is, of course, only in my head. This world is very beautiful, but I think I have yet to ever write in a journal that an age I have a link to is horrid or disgusting. From the grassy hill where I'm standing, I can see green fields below along with a few scattered forests. A rather large lake looms some distance from where I am standing, yet the water's blue can be seen plainly from here. The air is fresh and the sky is sparkled with white clouds. It is absolutely breathtaking. And yet, that strange feeling again. Perhaps it is the hot breeze that continues to blow from the north. Hotter than I would have imagined. It almost singes my skin, and I feel quite uncomfortable when it comes. I will try to ignore it. Night has almost arrived, and the sunset is spectacular. Oranges and reds have settled above the western horizon. Though night has come, the horizon still glows red, long past the sunset. Dark reds flow from the horizon and blend into the black sky. Again, the feeling, and I am beginning to believe it is not all in my mind. I must sleep now. I won't need my strength to explore more tomorrow. I've had to return home due to an unpredictable natural occurrence, more frightening than I've ever experienced. I was wakened by terrible shakings in the ground and explosions on all sides of me. Gigantic balls of fire were falling from the sky, and I immediately left in fear of my life. I must remember to bring a mist-linking book with me whenever I return, in case the one left there has been destroyed or damaged. I have returned to a different world than the one I left only 3 months ago. It has been transformed into a barren desert land with only gigantic craters scattered across the land to provide variety. Strangely enough, the small grassy hill where I spent my first night remains exactly the way I found it. Apparently the falling meteors did not hit this area, leaving it an oasis in the midst of this horrible desolation. The hot wind, I remember, has turned into a rather pleasant breeze, which is at least one improvement. I fear it is the only improvement. The magnificent lake I saw on my first visit is now completely dried up. However, another lake now exists and appears to be quite a bit larger. I assume one of the falling meteors created this lake due to its circular shape and the jutting rock that grows out of the center of the lake. The rest of this world seems like desert, although I will verify that statement with closer inspection. Though this world has little visual excitement to author, it offers so much to the ears. Sounds constantly flow through my ears, and I have found where a few of them originate. It seems, as Catherine says, I do find beauty in everything. Last night I was awakened by a horrible hissing. I was sweating, and the heat was so intense that I immediately dipped my head in a nearby stream to cool it down. The hot breezes have returned, along with a low roar from the ground. I walked a short distance to observe some red flames shooting up from the earth. Suddenly the ground began to crack, and a huge chasm opened. The chasm continued to grow until it was far too wide to cross. The tumult subsided, leaving only a dull roar. I have decided, however, I can use the chasm to my advantage. Perhaps the heat from the chasm can be harnessed. Even as the chasm has ripped into the surface of this world, it has opened up a whole new world to explore. Although uncomfortably hot, I found it possible to reach a cave in the chasm that had been created, and have now explored deep into the crust of the planet. I have found a vast underground cave system that will take many years to map and explore. I will also look for a safer way to reach the underground than through the chasm wall. This age seems to change on its own, so I feel I should leave again and see if things are different when I return. It is also important that I check on Cirrus and Nakanar and make sure everything is going along well. When I return, I also hope to bring back some more tools I will need for my plans to explore the underground. The abundance of raw materials here is beginning to amaze me. I have returned with some of the complex tools I know I would be needing. I assumed I would have to return for a bit more basic materials, however. It seems as though I will be able to find everything I need here. Of course, iron is abundant, but I've also found titanium occurring naturally. I am all the more excited to begin work. Everything is set and I look forward to tomorrow. My raw materials are all here. I think I will be able to have mostly my additions to this age completed within 1 year. I so love working with my hands, whether writing or building. I began today, and I think the rest of it was fortunately either by like heat or water damage. Once again, water damage entries, and I have something might be going well, and I've decided. Also heat and water damage, but there's some diagram with like a compass that points northward, from what I can tell. There's like a sound machine. 3 meters is not enough support for the beams, although. Then more fades out through the heat or water damage. Amazingly strong. Fades out again. Then there's a picture of the rocket ship, which was just unlocked. Has to be one of my most prized inventions. I am extremely. Fades out due to damage. Would never have imagined it to come together. Fades out due to damage. I doubt. Fades out. Could possibly work with 14 instead of. Then it fades away. So 14 might be a major number here with this age. Completely fatigued. I'm so happy to have completed. Then this middle part fades, and then think about tomorrow. And now we're back to readable text here. I am leaving today in order to bring back Cirrus and Nakanar. I have left them alone in Channelwood. I believe they will enjoy all there is to see here. The age seems to have stabilized. I believe the meteors set off a period of volcanic activity by piercing into the shallow crust, but the tremors have become few. I have just noticed that a large amount of this journal has curiously vanished from the very pages of which I wrote over the last 18 months. There we go. Fortunately, I have copied many of my construction notes in another journal. Wow. This dude is meticulous. Okay. I do not understand the many mysteries of this world, but I trust I will discover logical answers to my questions. I have a feeling that many of my questions can be answered in another age, to which I hope to travel soon. But for now, I must simply accept the world's mysteries and take pride in my accomplishments. Then here we've got a keyboard puzzle, a la Scooby-Doo, which I'll take a picture of. We'll find out what this means in a moment. Oh, hold on. I got a message here. Okay, let's see what else we got here. We got an entire map of the world. That looks kind of cool, though. You have to admit, like, that crescent right there, like that kind of caldera kind of looking thing. That looks really cool. And that's it. Okay. And then we'll do the last book right over here. No doubt we'll be going back to these in a later date, but I just wanted to, like, read more of the lore first before we continue more with the puzzles. And this is the Mechanical Age. I remember because of the gear. That's the thing I was trying to open yesterday, but just couldn't remember what it was. But I think it's because we just don't have the key for that just yet. So, yeah, here we go. Before arriving in this age, I was determined that it would be a journey to a world very different from my previous adventures. And it was. The sky here is dark and gray and incessantly displays flashes of lightning in the distance. I met with a very old man with a long beard and hair that hangs to his waist. He is very feeble and has trouble even moving. This man has obviously been through many things in this strange world, and I've learned many things from him. He has told me an interesting story of this world's history. Years ago, he told me, there was a beautiful city that rose up out of the water. It housed many people inside its walls, and the people had everything they wished for. The city was surrounded by 3 high hills which rose higher than the city. On the east hill of the city rested a large lookout post. The people of the city had constructed the post expecting visitors to arrive from the east. The people had no means of traveling on the water, which forced them to merely wait for friend or foe. I think this is a continuation of the story that's described in Channelwood, actually, thinking about it. Thinking about it now. Anyway. As time passed, friendly visitors brought rumors of an enemy that existed beyond the horizon. The people grew fearful, yet nothing happened. One day, the usually sunny day became as dark as night, and black ships appeared on the horizon. The lookout post's attempts at peace were turned away, and the sentries there were easily overwhelmed. The ships continued to wreak havoc on the city, apparently destroying everyone and everything. After the foundations of the city were destroyed, the city sunk deep into the ocean, and only the lookout post remained. The black ships sailed away. The man continued to say that 8 people had hidden and managed to survive through the attack. In the 9 years since the attack, 2 of the survivors had died. He also said that it was rumored that 10 years from the attack, the enemy would return to finish the destruction they had started long ago. I decided, since hearing the man's story, it would be admirable to save the civilization and stop its enemy's planned destruction. I'm excited about the adventure that awaits. An idea has sparked in my mind to provide the needed defense to its people. I feel like I've read this one before, but let's keep going. I met the remaining survivors today and began work on a plan for protection. After a short absence, I have returned to this age with 2 sons. They have, as of yet, traveled rarely with me, and they are understandably excited to be here. They have grown considerably since Everdunes, and it is already obvious to me that they will be a great help this time, instead of the nuisance they have been in the past. All 3 of us, along with 4 of the healthier survivors, have begun construction today. We are building upon the old city's ruins, which will provide the perfect foundation for our fortress. My sons have been spending much of their spare time on the South Island, where most of my materials are stored. I am very pleased with their intelligence and their creativity. It's refreshing to see as they work on some small projects of their own. I think I've actually read this one, but I'll read it again anyway. So on the previous page, we've got like a city dialogue, and on this page, we've got like hidden steps. And it's been for 4 months now, and the construction is going well. My sons love the world except for its gray sky. They detest the gray sky, and they tell me many times they wish the sky here were like the blue sky in Myst. Yeah, I have read this. Okay. I think I have read this. The old man I first talked to tells me the enemy is due in 4 months. I fear we will be ready when the time comes. The man reminds me of Emmett in many ways, and I often wonder how Emmett and his people are doing. It's been 6 months of work, and we finally finished the fortress. It rests between the 3 hills, which are now only islands due to the rising water level that the people experienced after the attack. Inside the fortress, I've designed the most intriguing device. It makes... Okay, yep, I've read this before. And then this is the... I think it's like there's a super infamous puzzle in Myst that there's a super infamous puzzle in Myst that you have to like turn this underground ship, and it's like sound cues. It's so hard, for what I remember. Even I struggled to do it when I was a kid. I don't think I ever solved it back then. But yeah, it's a tricky one. But we'll see how well we do this time. Yeah, I've read this one. Okay, I've read that one. So, have I read this one? Okay, so I think I've read all the books. Yeah, I've read all the books. Okay. That one's burnt. Okay. So I've read all the books already. So let's go ahead and, let's go ahead and get back to the spaceship. What's this? Okay. So let me get that diagram that I took a picture of earlier. Okay, let's see. So this is the keyboard. It's like pretty much to scale. So oh boy, it's a sound puzzle. So to my hard of hearing peeps, I am so sorry. This is very much a trial and error. I'm sure with this is where the 2021 version might come to your advantage in this case. They might have changed this puzzle a little bit. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to watch Tobias Tantos' footage of this. But what I do recall is that you have to use the keyboard here to figure out what note you have to play, and it doesn't unfortunately, this is the other thing. This is why I say my hard of hearing peeps, unfortunately, gonna be a little bit of a disadvantage here, is that the keys don't align with an actual human scale. So what you have to do is you have to hear the sound on the keyboard, match it to this panel, and then when you have all the keys correct, the linking book for the Spaceship Age should appear here as a hologram. So let's hear what number 1 is. Luckily, it matches. That one matches. Then number 2 is... should be another C, but it'll be something completely different. Wasn't. Or not? It actually matched this time! In the past, I think the Masterpiece Edition updated the puzzle so that way it actually matches scales. But I know OG Myst, it didn't match. It didn't match at all. So, okay, hard of hearing folks who happen to have actual musical knowledge, you might have an advantage with this. So, hard of hearing peeps, you should be fine. But if you have the very first edition of Myst, it did not match the scale at all, so you were going to have a hard time with it. So, I think this time I can actually go by memory. So, we're going to a C, and then probably a middle C here. And then E flat. Okay, and then 4 is an F. a lower F. No, not the lowest F, but like the second lowest F. And then A sharp or B flat. I think that should be it. I did something wrong. Hold on. Something must be off then. Okay. Another A. Another A. Okay, I missed something here. I'm not. My sound's not really what it used to be. Okay. Yeah, that's an F. And then this should be G, A sharp. So that should be it. That's it! Okay. My musical background paid off in this case. Thank you to the musical theory books. Alright, here's the linking book. Plot twist, the screen is the linking book. Haha. The structure is rather wild, isn't it? Oh yeah, I remember now. It's the it's the one back in the spaceship. That's the one. That's the one where the scale's off, I think. Once you have to like fix it first, I think, and then that's the one that does not follow human scale. That's the one you're gonna have more trouble with. Like that one. This one's pretty easy. This one, however, it's gonna be pretty hard because it's not following human scales. So you could tell, as you could tell, this one's gonna be a very sound-heavy world. So again, to my deaf and hard and hearing peeps, I am so sorry. You're probably gonna like. I hope at least with the 2021 version of Myst, there's enough context clues for you to solve it. Otherwise, you're probably gonna have to find somebody who is hearing to help you with this part. It's another sound puzzle. So we have to listen to, like, sounds all over the world. Ooh. That's the Fisher. I have seen some of the more updated graphics, and this place looks a whole lot smokier. I don't know if it's like the order of encountering or something else. We'll see what it is. Okay, we've done this part already. Huh? I mean, this is like a very interesting part of the island. The one with the whistling rocks. Or the whistling crystals. We'll take Sirius's page with us. I did this part already. I am failing. Okay. Let's remember my map of this world. Can I go down that? Yes, I can. There's something down there. Because there's a tunnel on the other side here. Looks like it leads somewhere else. Yeah, it leads somewhere else. Oh! Okay, so I think I turned on all 5. Okay, let's do this. I think that's the crystals, actually. Let's see. Look at my memory here. I think this one's the wind one. That one's gotta be... no, the caldera. That's the clock. That's the crystals. It might be this one after all. Okay, let's see. That's the crystals. That's the clock. Oh! Oh! I can hear it. So I probably haven't turned this one on yet. I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. Okay. Kind of like radio tuning. Okay, at least this one's a little easier. With this puzzle, at least there's a visual indication of when you're correct. So water is 153.4. The fisher is 130.3. Clock is 55.6. The crystal is 15. And the wind is 212.2. Catch one more time. Is it supposed to activate in a certain order? Let me see something. I don't know if it's supposed to do something or not. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's supposed to activate in a certain order, but let's go back. I don't know if it's from like the order of... I'm guessing it's the order of frequency, so by lowest to highest. So let's try that. So it's going to be the whistling crystal first. And then we're going to do the clock. Then we're going to do the caldera. Then the water. And then the wind. I think that's it, right? Oh, no, it's not. So, what's the order? Could it be order of encounter? Because if it's order of encounter, then the caldera would be the first one. Then the clock. Caldera will be the first one, then the clock, then I think it's the waterfall, the crystals, then the wind. So either way, the wind's the last one. Either way, the wind's the last one. So let's try caldera clock, water crystal, then. Caldera, clock, water, crystal. What am I missing? So, crystal, water. Wait. Oh, that makes way more sense. It's the way the sounds play. That's the answer. Okay, let's hear it one more time. So it's crystal, then water, then wind, then caldera, then clock. That was the answer. I feel ridiculous now, but at least I figured it out sooner rather than later. Okay, turn around. One thing I do like about point and click games is like at least like the traveling's pretty efficient. At least when it does behave. Okay, let's go. All right, so crystal, water, wind, caldera. Oh, that was lucky. That was lucky that I came across the like one shot. Okay, clock. There we go! Okay. Very 90s. And this is the very, very, very infamous Myst puzzle. The submarine sound puzzle. Because you have to like figure out like these little sounds. And I mean very subtle, like they're very subtle sounds. You're on a giant track and to figure out like what sounds you're looking for. So let's can we go forward? It takes a while because like because like it's all sound. Okay, it's a ding. Guess we go forward. Can't go there. That's right here. I guess back north? That's my guess anyway. Is that sound? Okay. Let's try right. Darn! Now I forget what sound I meant for this part. I think I continue on this way. Because the ding is north. I guess the ping maybe means go back? What's that sound? West would make sense, would it? Let's go back to where we came. I'll try west. Go back. I just come from south, though? Ah, shoot. Did I just backcheck all the way to the beginning? Dang it! Ah! Yeah, I think I'm back in the beginning. Yeah, I'm back at the beginning. I have to do this again. I backcheck all the way to the beginning. I don't know how I did that. But anyway. Let's hear the sound again, then I'll know for sure. Okay. Ding is north, I think. Oh, you can hear the sounds again over here. Digital boing. Equals what? Could be west. West? Ding is north. Kind of reminds of like a... Kind of like the crystal bouncing. I forgot what that sound is. That might be east. Let's try that. I guess continue east. Steel drum. I think south? Continue south. I hope I'm on the right track. I'm on the right track. Oh, yep! Track change! Whee! West. That's like go the long way. I think I figured it out. Oh, the track's turning. The track's turning. I think I did it. It's the south, the stadium of I think southwest. No, that's southwest. I think it's southwest. Yay! Track change! Okay. South again. Going. Northwest. when you get the sound cues, it's not too bad. It's kind of a trial and error kind of thing. I bet this will be fun to ride in, though, if we're a proper ride. Northeast, I think? Yeah, because ding, that's a crystal bouncy sound that I'm hearing, so. Northeast. That's north. I think I'm doing pretty well. I think it's southeast. Yes. Yes, I did it! Oh my god! Oh my goodness, after years. I actually did pretty well for my first shot. Well, not first shot, but like, first shot as an adult, I mean. But like, I figured it out! My childhood self should be proud of me. Alright. Yes! I did it! I'm so proud of myself. I didn't see Akinor's page in there, but no doubt it's probably there. But for simplicity, I'm going to focus on Cirrus's page here. Let's see what else he'll say.
Have returned.
Yes.
Additional page.
What?
From my prison on this forgotten island of Myst. I see that you are. I am called Cirrus. I need all the red pages. I know. Must search and bring 2 more for the red pages.
I could have sworn about more than
I
that.
am released, I promise. Don't touch the blue pages. That is where my blood. For my wicked brother, Akenor. He is a man of distorted mind and senses. He disgusts me. Do not release Akenor. Thirst for destruction is not never ending. Bring the red paper. May you please release me from this prison. I promise you will be greatly rewarded. You must help me. Help me.
Here's the thing, though. How do I know that I can trust you, too? Because practically anyone can say that. Anyway. So we got the Stoneship Age. That is, and then we got the Spaceship Age. What we need to figure out now is this clock tower. We need to figure out the clock tower. We need to figure out this. Oh. How do I get this going? I remember the tree. This tree kind of acts like an elevator. There's something about that you have to, like, activate. I don't remember what it is, though. Okay. Something about the tower. So let's try the tower. Let's see what else we can find. I don't know what to switch to this library when we're actually going towards the tower. Anyway. So that's the tree. Let's see if there's anything on the other side. Key. 724. Wonder where this could lead. And then let's see what other secrets we can find. Because we've unlocked quite a bit with the tower, so I'm sure there must be more that we're missing. That's towards the tree. There was that one panel. That one control panel. Let me see where we can rotate towards. Okay. In terms of the spaceship, we've got... Oh, okay, that's how I got 59, actually. I did look up a guide, but I kind of. But I mainly did trial and error for that one, so. But okay, we did spaceship. Okay, let's do mechanical age now. Let's find out what the puzzle is for that one. So let's find out what that one is. I'll get my chat open. So, apparently, for the gears, there's a time 240, and then there's 221. What does that mean? We will find out. Go check the chat here. Oh! There is a chat! There's people here! Hello! I often don't think people are here, because oftentimes I'm the only one. Let me zoom in. Hold on. If I can. That's my problem. I often assume that like nobody's gonna. Oftentimes nobody shows up, but then by the time somebody shows up, it's like I don't have my. That's the one time I don't have my chat open. I am so sorry. What is wrong with me? Okay. Anyway. Okay. And then I did do this one, right? That was the one with the three dates, right? The 3 dates that I saw in the very first episode. Was this the one? Okay, let me see. Let me see. Aha, chat. Oh, good night. Have I ever played Deponia or Monkey Island? I have not. I've heard of those, but they're classics. Like Monkey Island especially is a big one. Okay, yeah, I already put those dates in. Okay, so yeah, I've heard of Monkey Island and Deponia. I've never played them though, but I'm wanting to try those. And yeah, of course. Anytime I get to be with you, I'm glad that I can do it. But yeah, I wanted to do the stream for you, in honor of Helia, because I know that's. I'm glad I could comfort you in your time of need, and I hope this stream's a comfort to you as well. Hang in there, you got this. Okay, so I don't know if you're still awake, but if you are, I hope you're doing fine. If not, if you happen to catch up later, I hope you enjoy the stream. But yeah, I think the time is supposed to be for let me see. Is this like a turning pattern? Let's see. Let me see. Oh, right here! Okay. The tree was 724, so at least we figured that out. It might ignite this? Yeah, the tree is... Aw, you're welcome. Yeah, anytime... Yeah, expect a call from me tomorrow, tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon. Because I would like to talk with you more in depth. I don't know what... Is there something I'm missing? I feel like there's, like, some sort of fire pattern. Oh! That makes way more sense! That makes... There we go! That makes way more sense. Okay. So now... This should do something. Because the fire's on. Let me see the back. Aww. I totally get it. I totally get it. Yeah, so some of my longtime subscribers might know this, but for those who are new to the channel, this channel, like at least like the YouTube half of it, originally started as a radio show channel. Back when I was in my undergrad, I did a radio show, and I talked a lot about nerdy stuff like this. I had a lot of fun with it. That lasted for about 3.5 years. I was the only morning show on the channel, 10 to 12 p.m. and then not p.m. 10 to 12 a.m. and then after I graduated, it seemed to be like everybody's going for morning shows now, which is great. I started a trend. I technically am still eligible to go back to the radio station. I just would be FM only, and the most I could be guaranteed is an hour. But yeah, I did radio for a long time, and then I did an online format up until I basically couldn't afford the subscription anymore. Sadly, the service that I did it under basically put everything under a paywall, and then because of said paywall, I was not able to recover. It was that was almost like 6 years of work that I did on that. I lost all of it. At least I think I lost all of it. Some of it might be in my archives around here somewhere, but for the most part, the probably is pretty good. Unfortunately, lost everything. So if I happen to find them, however, I will maybe I'll post some of the episodes somewhere in maybe like in a Google Drive or something where you guys could access it. For the most part, pretty much most of my FM episodes most of my station episodes are gone, and definitely all of my my online radio stuff, all my Mixler stuff is gone. So yeah, in case you're curious about that half of me, I'll try to find something, but the probably is pretty good that's all gone. Oh. Okay. That's the minute or the hour hand? That's the minute, I think. So that's on o'clock. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So 8 times. 3. I'm assuming it's by segments. Okay, yeah, I did it. Okay, so that's 40. So then we need to get the hour hand. It's at... I guess it's at 3. So we need to get it to... 2. So 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. Hey! Did it! 240. And then here's the number switchy thing. And that's 221. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot! Just too fast. Okay, hold on. Okay, I think I figured it out. Hold on. Let me try something. Okay. Ah! I almost had it. I almost had it. Okay, I'm close. I'm close. Ah! No. Okay. I almost got it. Okay. One more time. Hey! I've been up at the mechanical age! Okay, so that's done. And we opened up the tree. We just haven't been able to get it to move for some weird reason. Anyway, let's go to the gear first, and then yeah, hard to believe that we're partway through this game already. So, next time on Myst Masterpiece Edition, we're going to try yet another age, the Mechanical Age. What will we find there? And what other mystery will we find underneath this tree? We'll find out soon enough. But for now, let's continue enjoying the mystery. Alright. And then we have the Selenitic Age and the Channelwood Age left too. So we've got 2 more ages to go. I think it's 2 more ages. There's Channelwood, Selenitic, Mechanical, Spaceship, and Stoneship. So yeah, we got 2 ages left. So we're in the next to last age. But yeah, this was fun. Yeah, so thank you so much for jumping into this episode of Myst Masterpiece Edition. So, in terms of things I'm going to do, so as you can see, I have finished Abduction. We shall continue with part 3 on Wednesday. We're going to take a break on... we're going to take a break tomorrow because I've got class and I've also got a presentation coming up. So there's going to be no stream on Tuesdays for a little while. Then we might do some more Myst on Thursday. You know what? This week is going to be Myst week. And then Friday might be another break day. We'll see. And then Saturday's been kind of very unpredictable lately, so I don't know what I'm going to be doing then. But, yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad of a schedule today, other than, like, trying to get up a presentation. But, yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching this part of Myst. Here is my social media, in case you are wondering about things I do outside of this channel. I post on TikTok sometimes. I've only recently started posting on TikTok again because of the recent episode of Star Trek Picard. That what set me on a on an emotional tailspin. I might detail more down the line, but for right now, I just want to experience the season as it is. Anyway, this episode was filmed on the lands of the Lenape and the Nanticoke. To learn more, visit native-land.ca or contact your local Indigenous council to see what ways you can help out. And shout out to Ross from Repair Group. Thank you for saving my laptop from Davy Jones's locker. And finally, once again, huge shout out to Helia. Gonna miss her a ton. And thank you, Yo, for being a huge supporter of the channel. My heart goes out to you during this time. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I know I'm saying it a lot, but I'm saying it again. Really, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning into these parts. This really is always the highlight of my week. I hope you have a good rest of your week. I will catch up with you again on Wednesday. So, till then, please stay safe, hug your loved ones, and of course, may your heart be your guiding key. Till next time, I'll see you later. Bye.